Hi, I'm Baxter Bell for Baxter Bell Yoga. I'm here today at the Namaste Yoga Studio in Oakland, California. When you're in town, come take class with me here. I have 3 classes each week, and it's a great studio to practice in. So today is our next yoga and anatomy discussion, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the knee joint. I wanted to introduce the knee joint and give you some of the basic components of the knee joint so you can start to be more familiar with that, because we use our knees a lot in modern yoga asana practice. So the joint is made up of 3 bones. I actually have one of those bones in my hand. This is the upper leg bone, or the femur bone. And so the upper leg bone will meet the lower leg bone, which is the tibia bone, and those 2 bones make the formal joint, and then sitting right in front is the kneecap, the patella. So those are the bony components of the knee joint. The knee joint is a synovial joint, which means that it is sealed up with a joint capsule, inside of which some fluid is secreted that helps to lubricate the movement of the joint as it moves through its range of motion. Now, in addition to the 3 bones that meet, the ends of the bones, in this case this is the end of the femur bone, are coated with cartilage. That's that cushiony material that helps to provide a little extra slick surface and also provides a little cushion between the bones so that the joint can move in a healthy and safe way. So you've got the 3 bones, you've got cartilage coating the ends of the bones and also the back of the kneecap or the patella. You've got your joint capsule, which surrounds and kind of helps to hold the upper and lower leg bones together. And then in addition to that, you've got some ligaments, especially one on the outside edge of the knee joint and one on the inside edge of the knee joint, that are called the collateral ligaments. And these ligaments prevent the knee from bowing this way or this way, because the knee joint is primarily a hinge joint, which means that its main movement is to open or extend or flex or bend right at the knee joint. There's a little bit of internal and external rotation of the lower leg bone when the knee is bent. When the leg is completely straight, the whole leg turns as a unit. So we've got the medial and lateral collateral ligaments on either side of the joint. And then, if we were to lift the femur bone off the tibia bone and take a look at the top of that tibia bone, we would see these 2 half-moon shaped pieces of specialized connective tissue called the menisci. And they provide a little deeper depression for the base of the femur bone to rest into. They also provide some additional cushioning, and they allow for a little bit of wiggle room and movement. In addition, inside of those, there are 2 cross ligaments in the center of the joint called the anterior and posterior cruciate, like a cross, ligaments. And those ligaments prevent the knee joint from sliding forward and back, the bones relative to one another. So we've got a joint that's a synovial joint. It has 3 bones that formally make up the joint. Those bones are coated in cartilage to make movement a little bit easier, surrounded by a joint capsule inside of which there is synovial fluid that allows for movement to be a little more easy. And the main movements that take place are flexion and extension of the knee joint. When the leg is straight and we bend the knee, that's called flexion. When the leg is bent and we straighten the leg, that's called extension. We've got 2 major ligaments on either side of the knee joint, the medial and lateral collateral ligaments. We've got the menisci that sit at the top end of the tibia bone, and we've got the crossed anterior and posterior cruciate ligaments. And then we've got big muscles on the front of the thigh, the quadricep, that comes down to attach to the front of the shin bone, and we've got the hamstrings that come down the back side of the leg and attach just below the knee joint. And those are the major muscles of the knee. There are others that we'll get into in future discussions, but those are the major ones. So that's a little bit of an introduction to the knee joint today. I hope that's helpful as you start looking at how your knees are operating in your yoga postures, how much extension and flexion you're going to be doing, and if that lower leg bone has any turning in or turning out that happens. So that's it for today. You can follow me on my website at baxterbell.com. Don't forget to check out the blog site Yoga for Healthy Aging, where you can order these awesome t-shirts, and also on my website. Also, you can find longer practices on the practice channel on the website yogayouonline.com. Until the next time, take care and have a great day. Namaste.